Well, good morning, everyone. This is your girl, Mighty Stream, and I'm going to do your spiritual principle a day in a meditation for August the 26th. I'm taping from the cruise. We're headed back to the States. Looking forward to spending this time with you. Let's go ahead and get into that meditation right now before I lose my connection. Okay, let's see what the title of this is. Choosing Intimacy Over Isolation, August 26th. Caring and sharing the innate way is the ultimate weapon against our alienating, isolating, destructive disease. That comes from our Living Clean book, chapter 5, opening essay. Experiencing loneliness is an inevitable part of the human condition. For many addicts, this loneliness is amplified by how different we felt from our peers. We've had trouble fitting in, or we're just plain weird. We needed too much attention and alienated others in our efforts to get it. Or we wanted none of that. Instead, we stayed silent and hoped that others would notice us. Drugs helped us deal with those feelings and experiences. Initially, using made us feel more normal, more comfortable in our own skin. It allowed us to be more social and, most importantly, created a buffer to keep us safer from intimacy and vulnerability. Early in recovery, we learned that that our disease is fueled not only by getting loaded, but by keeping us isolated from others and from ourselves. When we get when we first get clean, when we don't have drugs as that extra layer of defense, we are raw. Narcotics Anonymous provides us with opportunities to heal that rawness through intimate relationships with other addicts. Allowing ourselves to share fearlessly with another addict is truly the salve for our isolation. Even with gears clean, a voice in our heads will tell us that we are better off dealing with or not dealing with our problems alone. However, we know the act of revealing ourselves and being present for others is the most powerful antidote to our very human state of loneliness and to our default addict state of believing we are just too weird. Even though sharing may be uncomfortable, I will take a risk and allow myself to be seen by another addict. I will choose connection over isolation. Let's take a moment of silence followed by the wee version of Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now, please. Thank you. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please and thank you. So I want to greet you this morning. This is August 26th. I'm on the back of the cruise ship, and the wind, I'm at the very top. The wind is very, very powerful. In fact, I think it might even blow my laptop, right? It's very powerful. And I have no power against that wind, no power against that wind. But there's another wind that blows in my life sometimes. And that's that lower destructive power that comes through and tells me, you don't need them. You don't need to connect to them. You don't need to tell them the truth about yourself, even though honesty, right, is the antidote to disease thinking. And so that's what we're talking about today. Is caring and sharing the innate way is the ultimate weapon against our alienating, isolating, destructive disease. Where are you with that? Are you a person that you just go through your life, living your life, doing your recovery, things come up, you lie a little bit here, you cheat a little bit there, you just deal with it the best way that you can because you're not really intentionally trying to hurt anyone, but you also start to become weighed down with all of that deceptiveness, right? And you alienate and you isolate. You don't share it with anyone. You don't talk to the men in the fellowship. You don't talk to the girls and the women in the fellowship. You don't have really anyone that you could say, you know what, I did such and such and I can't even believe it. Or I'm thinking such and such and I know it's wrong, but I cannot get over this resentment or this vengeful state of mind that I have. I can't. Do you have anyone that you actually talk to? I would say the majority of us have one or two people that we can talk to, but do we talk to them? Or do we think that's just too much information? That's TMI. I can't share that with them. They'll judge, right? But these are still the same people that will say, I trust them with my life. But we don't trust them with our daily lives. We don't trust them with the stuff that we go through on a daily basis. Honey, I said such and such, and I can't even believe I acted like that. Or I did such and such. I can't believe I actually dot, dot, dot. You fill in the blanks, right? This is talking about choosing intimacy over isolation. And I like how it puts the power in my hand to be able to choose. So if I'm feeling lonely, right? If I'm feeling all alone, if I feel alienated, if I feel isolated, I have the power to change that. That is a wind that blows through my life that I frequently have to fight against. You know, I don't know how many of you personally know me. There's about 315 of you that are subscribed, right? To many people compared to their channels, that's a very small number. But for me personally, that's no small feat. That's not a small number. So there's about 315 of you that occasionally listen to me every day. And you know me from the things that I share. It's important for me to be able to do this because it also allows me to offload some of that stuff, that ickiness that I'm passing through, the thoughts that I have. It helps me to redirect that powerful wind of the destructive power of isolation and alienation. I hope that you understand picking up what I'm putting down because I'm just trying to share with you that this benefits me. But I also have people in my day-to-day life that I know I can talk to, that I do talk to. Where are you with that? Who have you talked to lately? Who have you invited into your life and said, you know what, this is what's going on with me? And just put it out there. It's not like their opinion is going to change what you do or don't do. It may. They don't have any power over your thoughts or your actions. So, what do you have to lose? What do I have to lose by sharing something that I consider deep, right? What do I have to lose? Judgment? I'm already judging myself anyway. No one can judge me worse than what I'm already judging myself. So, what do I have to lose by putting it out there with that one person? I double dog dare you today to share honestly with someone and see if it doesn't somehow benefit you to share that secret. You know, we say all the time we're sick as our secrets. Sometimes I feel we're sicker than our secrets. I don't know if you understand that, but I just feel like sometimes I'm sicker than my secrets because keeping a secret also requires a certain mindset in order to keep it, right? And I feel like that is an extra weight on my shoulders that I don't need. Whatever I did, whatever the secret actually is already uncomfortable. Now, here comes the effort that I need to keep it a secret. Means that 9 times out of 10 through the course of the day, something might come up that might expose my secret. Now I gotta come up with another lie. I gotta say something else to push that truth, right? That light that wants to shine on my deep secret. I have to put forth effort to make that stay down. I have to work to keep it a secret. That's why I say sometimes I feel like I'm sicker than my secrets. So why not just put it out there? Find someone in the fellowship that you can trust, or maybe it's your mate. But I do think beyond just your mate, you need to have someone in recovery that understands how the disease of addiction actually works. Take a chance today. I double dog dare you, and then leave me a comment in down below how it felt. It felt good, it felt bad, I felt shame. Matter of fact, you have my email, recoveryofhope21@gmail.com. A few of you have stayed in touch with me through the email, but I'm encouraging all of you to stay in touch with me. That email is for you to reach out to me, and maybe we need to do some work together. Maybe that mini fifth step, right? Rather you have a sponsor, but maybe that mini fifth step, that little truth that you need to share to offload, share it with me, right? You have nothing to lose. My name is Mighty Stream. I've enjoyed talking to you today. I hope that you will have a beautiful day on purpose. I intend to talk to you soon.